What up, gents? If you're thinking about visiting Mexico or moving to Mexico, I have 10 tips to give you in 10 minutes. Let's get started.
Now, the first thing I'm gonna talk about, we're gonna talk about the climate and the weather. As you can see, it's very beautiful right now. When I first got to Cancun, the weather there was great most of the time. There was like a tropical storm or a hurricane that came through and started affecting Cancun. It also started affecting here in Playa del Carmen. When I got here, I saw more rain here in like a day than I had in years. This place can be affected by the weather systems depending on the time you come. This is hurricane season technically. The other part is it's hot here. It's hot, but it's bearable. It's sticky, it's muggy. I am starting to come to appreciate the humidity because even though it's hot, there is this little breeze and the breeze feels cool. You guys want to know about the money situation here. The price of the dollar changes here day to day. It will go from 20 pesos to $1, but the truth is it's typically $18 or higher. You get 18 to 20 pesos per dollar. Everybody has the misconception that if you come here, that you're just gonna be balling out. And there's nothing that could be further from the truth. The people that come here and they're smart and frugal with their money will leave with money. You're gonna see a lot of people leave this place drained. You guys watch my videos on the apartment pricing and stuff like that. Listen, you can live for cheap, but there's a trade-off. The trade-off is if you live for cheaper, you're going to trade away some amenities that some of you guys may not be used to. I've been paying for apartments right around the $700 range, $700 range. But if you're coming here and you're going to be staying weeks at a time, or you're going to be staying just for a week, maybe you can afford to live in a better place. Or if you're going to stay really long time, then maybe you need somewhere cheaper. And just know that, the higher you get up doesn't mean you're going to have the best amenities ever. You can be paying $800 a month and you still might have some issues that you're gonna have to figure out. If you go ahead and you get a place that has a kitchen, it might cost you a little bit more, but I think it's gonna save you money in the long run. Obviously, just like when you're in the States, if you eat out every night, that's gonna start dragging your money down. But if you go ahead and get a kitchen here, it's cheaper to go ahead and buy a bunch of food and go ahead and cook some of your meals. On this street right here, everything is damn near normal price. For you to actually save money on food and stuff like that, you gotta go away from the touristy part of this place. You got to be smart out here with the money. The neighborhoods are pretty good, right? If you live in a cheaper place, then guess what? You're going to deal with maybe some shady parts, some neighborhoods. I'm not saying the neighborhoods I was in was rich or affluent or anything like that. I paid a little bit more for my apartment than I was in a better neighborhood. You can go cheaper and still be in a good neighborhood, but here's the problem. The cheaper places in a place like this is going to be further away from all the restaurants, all the different stuff. It's going to be a longer walk. Cab ride probably won't cost that much, but again, you got to haggle with the cabs and stuff. If you try to pay for a cab with cash, they're gonna fleece you. So you gotta be cognizant of where you live at, distance and stuff like that. But as far as the living conditions, it's little things. Maybe the water isn't as strong, toilet doesn't flush as strong. There's tiny stoves, tiny refrigerators. You may not have a good AC in a lot of these places. The apartments might be hot. The plumbing system here isn't as good as in the States. And even in this hotel, the plumbing system isn't as good as maybe some other places. There's a lot of places that you can't put toilet paper down into the toilet because it'll back up the system. I'm talking about regular toilet paper. You can't just flush it. And there's a tip for you guys. If you guys come out here, you're going to stay for any extended period of time. What I did was I bought sandwich bags, and you take those sandwich bags after, you wipe clean yourself like that. Buy that and wipes. You need wipes, you need sandwich bags. So you go ahead and wipe yourself, you put it in the little baggie, you go ahead and seal up your little bag. And that way your apartment or your hotel room ain't stinking up. Is $5,000 a month in Mexico enough to live on? Absolutely. Probably more than enough. You can easily live on between here and Cancun. If you want to live comfortable, I'd say about 15. Still have to budget a little bit, but 15 is a good number because you always want to make sure you have enough extra. A lot of you guys, if you're willing to live a little bit more of a meager life, you can live out here on Social Security, especially you guys can get it. You retire and you're getting $1,300 a month in Social Security. If you're not trying to go out here and ball, you're not trying to go out here to these clubs, you can easily live out here. What kind of lifestyle do you want? There's all the clubs and stuff like that. They are tourist traps. A lot of those places are going to cost you about anywhere from 100 to about 400 pesos. Anywhere from $5 to 20 bucks to get into a club. That's damn near normal price in the States for your regular clubs. Then a lot of them are trying to sit you down at a table. They want you to pay for bottle service, drinks. Your normal drinks cost the exact same amount they would in the States, maybe minus a few bucks. You're gonna cost probably about 150 to 200 pesos, which anywhere from $750 to $10. It's damn near the same price. This channel is an affiliate of Surfshark, just so you guys know. I didn't think I needed a VPN, but since I've been out here, a VPN has helped me so much. I chose Surfshark. I am proud to be with Surfshark. Right now, I'm using Surfshark now to stream my internet through it. It allows me to also watch my shows that aren't regionally coded, and I've been protected from a couple attacks because of it. And it's just great to have when you're out of the country. If you're out of the country, you need a VPN, and the one that I use is Surfshark. So if you go ahead and use the link below and use the promo code GENT, G-E-N-T, you'll save 83% off your subscription, and you'll get 3 months for free. A lot of the nightclubs here, they can be fun. So keep your eye out for the tourists that's inside those places. Look at their faces. Look how they're having a good time. That'll tell you whether it's worth going in. As far as the ladies there in the nightclubs, well, go look at my last video. The women here will be nice to you. The women here are friendly. You can approach them as long as they're not with a dude or anything like that. They'll talk to you. Part of the culture is that they love to dance. So they'll dance with you. This isn't a hookup culture. There's these people coming on here telling you that this is a hookup culture for you to come and, oh, I'm gonna have all these women and all like this, like that, and the third. You could. Women are still attracted to money. You might get lucky. Here's a more family-oriented type place. They do like to go out. They do like to have fun. Love to have fun. If you try to talk to the girls here and you start trying to get to know them, or you're trying to get with her, whatever, you're gonna wind up talking to that one girl. She's gonna want to see you, and she's gonna have a relationship with you. So if you're gonna try to come here and be player, that's not how it's gonna work. But if you can honestly go, you look nice, you present yourself well. We talk about here on the channel all the time, putting in the work. You're willing to do all that stuff. You can attract a nice chica, and she's going to be really nice. She's going to want you to put in time in getting to know her. Again, be careful while you're out there. Here's another caution. Do not come out here and get wasted. Do not come out here and show your ass. Do not come out here and be disrespectful. You are in their country. You are in their bar. You are in their hangout spot. Do not start drinking and showing your behind out here, because these police out here will take you away. They will take you away in a heartbeat. Then the other thing is you make yourself a target. You start walking up and down the street late at night, there are vultures out there. There are people that have been here, and there's a couple horror stories where people have gotten beat up and stuff like that. Not everybody gonna be able to walk down the street safely late at night. Do not leave the bars late here. Do not close down the bar here. If the bar closes at 3, be your ass out of that bar at about 1. I would even say a little bit before 1. You can push 1:30, you can push 2, depends on where your hotel is up on the strip. But if you have any significant walk more than a few blocks, don't be out late. They got people watching, and you'll be a target. I just want to make sure you guys are safe. Everybody's not your goddamn friend. Make sure you lock up your valuables in your room. You want to make sure that you have it in a place that's safe. Walking late at night, if you're walking late at night, if you can see other people walking too, goddamn, I'm by myself. What do I do? Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to catch up kind of close to people that are near. Walk with people. You may not be with them, but just walk near them. So that way when the police here come, they're going to stop everybody. They're going to stop everybody, not just you, and single you out. And just be respectful. That's the biggest thing that's going to keep you safe. The next thing is the people. People are absolutely amazing. Everybody's been really nice. Everybody's really easy to talk to, very friendly. A lot of people are willing to help you. Don't go here mean mugging. Just be hospitable, man, to the people here. Invest in this one thing, and it will change your time. Invest in learning Spanish. I do Duolingo, and in Duolingo, I do at least a lesson a day. I've done a lesson a day for the past 490 days straight. But the biggest teacher that I found is actually living here. Learn the language, at least know the basics. Certain situations that I was in, it really helped me out. It completely changed my time. Small conversations with people changes your time completely. Transportation. If you're going to catch a cab, like there's a lot of cabs here, there's cabs on every corner damn near. If you're going to catch a cab, have pesos. Do not have cash. If you talk to them in pesos, then you know what you're working with. If you work with cash, they're going to look at you like, okay, I'm going to fleece you out your cash because you don't have pesos. So I can say, well, I got my cost to turn this dollar into a pesos, I'm gonna charge you a little bit more. What else with transportation? That's pretty much it. There's cabs, there's bikes, there's walk, there's the bus. You can rent a car. I haven't rented a car here. Would I suggest renting a car? Depends on where you're going and what you're trying to accomplish, what you want to see. So if you had a car, you'd be able to get to these places pretty quick. You're going like a date here, and a lot of people love coffee dates. They love simple dates. It doesn't have to be overly expensive. She's not trying to make you break open your wallet. The prettier of the girl you start talking to, the more she's going to require. But where is that any different? And you can still have a pretty looking girl here. You're not going to have the overly expensive dates. You're not going to have to like pop bottles to get a really, really pretty girl. You will need a little bit more money. You will have to spend a little bit more. And I'm not going to tell you money is just going to get you the prettiest girl. But I will tell you that if you do the work, you work on yourself, you've done some of the self-work as much as you can, and you come out here with a few dollars in your pocket, you might can do okay. I just want to be realistic for you guys.
Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly